So, I've seen a lot of talk over the weekend, and over the last week really, but mainly on the weekend after Liverpool's game against Bournemouth. A lot of big channels discussing it, a lot of people just discussing it in general. About Florian Wirtz, how he's not had the best start because he's 100 million and they expect him to fucking score a hat-trick on his first game. And I just wanted to talk about people need to realise the type of player Florian Wirtz is. And yeah, the discourse around him. I saw it on Saeed. I can't remember Saeed's channel, the Midday Live. I can't remember what other channel I saw it on. There's another channel where they were talking about it. A lot of people just know a lot of. I'm sure a lot of people have seen it. A lot of channels have been talking about Florian Wirtz and the fact that he didn't set the world alight in his first two games in the season against Palace in the Community Shield and against Bournemouth. And I just want to say to people, I'm not saying give it time because I don't expect that. The same with every fucking player. If you sign for big money, big expectations, Gyökeres is getting clowned by Liverpool fans as we speak. It was nowhere near as bad as Gyökeres, by the way, Wirtz, but, you know, I don't expect that. But I'm saying people clearly don't understand the type of player he is. I'm seeing people say that he should be getting 20, 30 GA or something like that. Seeing people say, like, they expect him to score. Bro, people need to understand the type of player he is. Yes, he didn't set the world alight against Bournemouth or Palace, but bro, what is setting the world alight? Because he's not a Cole Palmer. He isn't a goal scorer. Yes, he scored goals, but his job is to knit everything together, link everything together. That's what a proper number 10 does. Go and tell me Zidane's GA a season. Forget the goals and just watch the performance. Yes, I'm not saying his performance was anything outrageous. It wasn't. My camera is out of focus. I didn't even realise. Yeah? It's not outrageous. He didn't do anything outrageous. It wasn't amazing. But he was doing the knitting everything together. He was just doing the simple move the ball from B to C. Do you get what I'm saying? Type thing. That's what he was doing. And I feel like people have watched Cole Palmer, for example, and thought, or even Bruno to a certain extent, and they think that a number 10 or an attacking midfielder is always going to bag 20 goals a season. And because he scored goals in the Bundesliga, forgetting the Bundesliga is a much different league stylistically to the Premier League in terms of you get a lot more space in the Bundesliga. You see that he had a nice shot against Bournemouth. I think it went just wide of the post where he made that little run into the box. I don't know who put the ball into the box, but he made a nice little run to the box and he just tapped the ball, tried to guide in the net. That's his type of goals. His finishing is not him smacking the ball outside the box and drilling it into the top bins. He's not cutting inside and curling it fucking 30 yards out. His goals are little cutbacks, you know what I'm saying, on the edge of the box, just tap it. Do you get what I'm saying? Running through with a bit of space, maybe a late run in the box, and then we'll go one-on-one, being in the right place at the right time type thing. He isn't that type of player like a Cole Palmer who, Cole Palmer has almost every single goal in his locker. He can chip it, he can smack a free kick in, he can smack one from outside the box and curl it in, he can score them type of goals. He can dribble past two players and then smack it, drill it into the bottom corner. We've seen him do it plenty of times. Do you know what I'm saying? He isn't that type of player. So stop expecting him to be that type of player. Just because he cost 100 million, don't mean that you expect him to be a player he's not. Do you get what I'm saying? I wouldn't expect Declan Rice to bag 30 GA. Yes, Declan Rice is not an attacking midfielder, but I wouldn't expect Declan Rice to bag 30 GA a season because he cost 100 million. You get what I'm saying? Florian Wirtz, I don't think, as I say, he hasn't set the world alight so far. He's played 2 games. I don't think he's been bad. And yeah, I'm not like Cherky, for example. Yeah, people understand. There's gonna be a little bit of thing this season. I promise you. People are gonna compare Florian Wirtz to Cherky. They're gonna, for multiple reasons, whether they're right or wrong. People are gonna compare Florian Wirtz to Cherky because Cherky costs cheaper. They play similar positions. Both clubs were actually looking at Cherky and Wirtz. City's main target was Wirtz, and City changed it when Wirtz rejected them for Liverpool or Bayern or whatever. And then they went and got Cherky and Reinders. People are going to compare. They're going to make a rivalry. Trust me, don't do that. And listen, Liverpool fans, don't buy into it. Me personally, I believe Cherky is better than Wirtz. I think Wirtz has done more in his career so far, but I think as a player, more talent-wise, I think Cherky's better than him, right? So I'm not expecting in my brain, I don't think people realise how good this Cherky guy is. Yeah, watch him play football. Yeah, go watch his GA last season for Leon. In some dead Leon team with a bunch of scrubs. Yeah, go look at some of his passing, some of his dribbling, some of his goals. Ridiculous level. Don't get me wrong, Wirtz is a very good player, as I'm saying. But Cherky is more complete. He's more direct, he's got more pace, he can carry a ball better, he's a better finisher. His weight of pass they've both got great weight of pass on him. And he's more flair and stuff like that. Yeah? But I understand people are going to make comparisons towards him. But this is where I sort of say something here. I'm like, the reason why you're making comparisons towards him is because Wirtz costs more. But in reality, just because he costs more doesn't mean he's better. And I don't think Wirtz is better than Cherki, as I said. I think a lot of people do. I think a lot of just football fans in general, never mind just Liverpool fans, think Wirtz is better than Cherki. And that's fair, because Wirtz has done more than Cherki in his career. But trust me, you're going to see this season. And I think we need to start understanding where some players are, like who they are, just what type of player they are. Wirtz isn't going to get 10 goals and 12 assists in the league. I reckon he gets 6-7 goals max, and he gets 10, 12 assists. He'll get double-digit assists, but he won't get something mad in terms of goal return. He's not that type of player. He doesn't have that goal catalogue in him. What he will do is work with the likes of Gravenberch and McAllister in progressing the ball, knitting everything together. A bit like Odegaard. He's miles better than Odegaard, by the way, but a bit like Odegaard does on the right-hand side for Arsenal, where on the right-hand side, a lot of things go through him. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why he's put into their play. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things go through him. He sort of does the little intricate passes, the little delicate touches, runs with the ball, 1-2 sort of thing. Nice techie. I think he's better. As I say, I think he's better than Odegaard. But I'm saying that's what Wirtz will do in the 10 more centrally. He'll do it more on the left and right. He'll probably do it in more zones of the pitch than him. You need to understand the type of player Florian Wirtz is. And I feel like I understand football is unforgiving, innit? You know what I'm saying? 100 million. No one's going to care that he's not that type of player. They're going to expect him to be that. But it's like, bro, do you know what I mean? It made no sense to me. It kind of wound me up. I mean, I'm over the night. I fucking hate Liverpool, and I'm gonna banter him. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna banter Wirtz if he continues to play. If he continues to not light the world up on fire. I don't think he played awful, but I think he was like 6 out of 10. If he continues to play like that, I'm gonna laugh at him. And I hope he does, because I don't want him anywhere near the league title. I don't want him getting number 21. Do you get what I'm saying? Because as I say, they're unbearable as it is, them fans. But it wound me up that people were just fucking one game and everyone's talking shit. I'm like, bro, he wasn't even that bad. Do you get what I'm saying? But listen, let me know what you lot think in the comments. I'm up, people. Please hit the sub button, hit the like button. Try and get 10 likes, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, road to 2K. I'm up, people. Peace.